What's up, guys? This is Josh from Watch Cringe.
And this is Saul from Watch Cringe, former Watch Dojo loser.
And so this is episode 1 of the new Watch Cringe.
We're restarting.
Yeah, Jay and Bren have been canceled.
Yeah, Zach from Warner Wound just came by and fucking murdered them. It's terrifying.
Get fucked, Jay and Bren.
So we just showed up. Brendan told us to show up, handed us some pieces of paper with some random sentences on them, stuff to talk about.
He printed it out.
Oh, he printed it out. I don't have any rates on here, but yeah, I'm Saul. That's Josh. We're going to be taking over Watch Cringe. Fuck Jay. Fuck Brendan.
Yeah.
Brendan's sitting here looking at us right now, just laughing.
This is what you get.
Flipping us off. So, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, we do a wrist check.
Yeah, wrist check.
Wrist check. What you got, buddy?
I've got the best Black Bay 58, the original, all black baby.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows the blue is better. It's more hyped, a lot cooler.
Everybody that doesn't matter knows
Much
that.
more desirable.
No.
Saul has the second best version of everything.
Nope.
Which isn't bad. He should just be able to live with it.
No.
But
I mean, I would if it was true, but it's not.
All right, whatever. So, yeah, me, my turn. I'm going to go. Cool, sweet. Yeah, I've got this Seiko Astron 10th anniversary watch. I just got it. It's fucking rad. It's like titanium. It's got sapphire bezel and shit. And
it's pretty fucking cool.
It's really dope.
And the bracelet is like the best bracelet Seiko's ever made, pretty much.
I got it because Steven from Dufresne, he was Bren's boss. He was bullying me.
R.I.P. Brendan.
At fucking Chicago Windup. Fucking, he was bullying me. Cancel Steven. He told me I was stuck in the past.
You think he's still dressed like that?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. So he bullied me for like an aluminum bezels, and I was like, you know what, fuck you, Steven. I'm gonna get a sapphire bezel watch that gets the time from fucking space. But really, I've always wanted an Astron. But they're typically ugly
and expensive.
They're nasty, and this one's really fucking cool. Still expensive.
How much was it?
$2,500. But if you notice, the date wheel on it is like perfect.
Yeah.
Compared to like Bren's quartz Seiko.
Compared to a $500.
So,
shitty pusher.
If you want a better date window on your quartz Seiko, it just spend like it costs like $2,000.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, an extra $2,000, and you got it.
Yeah,
you got it.
I guess we can start kind of similar to Jay and Brendan did first episode. Do a bit of a introduction as to how we got into watches, what kind of led us down this path.
Yeah. ASL.
Yeah, ASL.
Feels a bit like To Catch a Predator because I'm an old man and I'm Saul's a baby.
Oh yeah. That was not a soundboard, by the way. That was me. You want to start, Josh?
You want me to go? Yeah, I can go. ASL. So I guess what the real question is, like, how'd you get into watches and what's your first big watch or whatever, I guess? Was that what we're doing?
General. Brandon just left the room.
Yeah, dude, they totally...
He probably just farted.
Here's the
and
thing,
left.
like, they invited us on the show, and they're like, you guys are going to do a show, and then they just fucking left us.
Not that. Jay's at the beach.
Yeah.
Brennan's running around the house, acting like a maniac,
pretending to work.
Fires.
He's like, oh, I've got a work emergency.
Bro, Kubernetes Jenkins. Stop making up words, dude.
It's fucking
Those aren't real
bullshit.
people.
Bullshit. But yeah, okay. So what? How'd I get into watches or whatever? Yeah. Let's do it. How did I get into watches? Well, the first watch I bought was this. I bought this like weird like quartz like fashion watch from this brand called Minase or something like that.
Minase.
Yeah, I don't know. Miansai or something. I don't really know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's not Minase. Actually, no, it's not Minase. It's Miansai. Miansai.
It's pretty damn cool looking.
It's pretty cool. It's just like a fashion watch. I bought it because like I needed a watch. I was taking like an 8-hour test to get like an engineering license, and like I needed to like track the fucking time because they don't let you bring anything in. It's like top secret and shit. And I was like, oh, I'll buy this, and like if I pass the test, it's a thing that I have, and it's like a memory thing, and I hardly ever fucking wear it anymore. I did.
Good job.
So that was good. And that was cool. I wore that for a while, and then I didn't really have like interest in like luxury or expensive watches or any of that shit for a few years after that. And the first time I got like really interested in nice watches and like mechanical movements and all that kind of shit was I used to like, lurk in all these like menswear blogs and stuff and like look at cool shit. And there's this one, it's not around anymore. It's called a continuous lean. This guy does like made in America shit, and it's a cool thing. It's a shame it's not around anymore. They did an article on like one of the like Radiomir re-releases from Panerai, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty fucking cool. Like,
you went out and bought it, right?
No, I didn't. I was like, what the fuck? That watch is like $6,000.
The most money anybody could ever spend on a watch.
That's fucking stupid. Yeah. But I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. And I started like, it put a bug in my ear and then in my brain or whatever. And I kept like coming across watch shit because I think like Google was trying to spy on me or something. And I kind of learned about the Speedmaster, and I was like, oh man, space watches,
man on the fucking moon.
And I was like, I was determined, yeah, man on the fucking moon.
Archie,
I love Archie. So I was like, I'm gonna get a fucking Speedmaster. I bought an SKX to see if like I was really into this mechanical watch thing, and like I was like, yeah, I'm fucking doing the Speedmaster. I ordered the 60th anniversary Speedmaster and fucking waited forever to get it, and wound up buying like a handful of other watches before it even showed up. It's like once you spend a lot of money on a watch, it's a little unsettling how easy it is to do it again.
Oh yeah. You keep like resetting your maximum level.
Fucks up your brain. Yeah. I would imagine like that first fucking trip on heroin that just fucks your whole life up. Exactly. Yeah. Like you chasing the dragon. Yeah. So Bren is like, what's the expensive higher?
Bren's like, so Josh,
thing?
how much money do you make a year?
Not that much. I buy enough. Way more watches than I should. It's really tough to like spend, you know, more than $3,000 or so on a watch. Like I could like go save up and like and feel okay about getting something for like $7,000 or $8,000 if it's something I really you know am interested in. Like I keep flirting with the idea of something like over 10. But I have to like actually sell some stuff and whatever. But right now I'm sitting here loving like this little indie stuff. You can buy 1 or 2 a year, have some fun with them. It's it's where I've been. Most of the stuff I've been buying lately is that sub 3 sweet spot. I mean, I've got the Speedmaster, I've got the Peacock, and you know those are obviously like more expensive watches. But what about you, buddy? What's your ASL? Saul?
ASL. Yeah. Well, I'm 25, male, Austin, Texas.
Yeah, that's not what we were really asking for. It's like, what? Like,
why'd you wink at me when you asked it, Josh? What the fuck? Anyway, I had always kind of had a watch on my wrist since I was a kid, and around high school time, and like, again, I'm 25, so like 2013, 2014, I was pretty into technology. I thought high tech stuff was cool, smartphones, all this crazy, you know, smart everything.
So you wanted a watch from 50 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So I got a smartwatch. I got a Moto 360, which at the time I think was like the only round smartwatch. I was like, oh man, all that rectangular stuff's ugly. I need a round smartwatch. So I rocked that for about 2.5 years till, as all battery powered things do, they pretty much just stop holding a charge for more than 30 seconds.
Don't remind me, because I just bought a fucking fancy
powered
space watch.
Is that not solar?
It is.
It'll last a while. It'll last the fucking rest of your life. Yeah, I had a Moto 360, died. I was like, all right, I kind of want to get a real watch. I'd always kind of been into like gears and like that whole kind of, I thought steampunk stuff was cool because, again, I was a freaky, weird high schooler and just cringy.
So you just like round stuff.
Just, well,
round watches.
Like gears too.
Gears are round.
I don't know, man. I've seen some crazy gears out there.
All right.
So I started looking around doing research. I'm like, oh, this MVMT Movement Watch Company seems cool. Yeah. So that wasn't my first watch though. I started doing research. Ended up on Brennan's favorite YouTuber, TGV, the Urban Gentry. Saw a video he made about movement watches and quickly learned to pretty much stay away from them. I think they're better now. They actually have like automatics and decent stuff, but it's still 30-cent Chinese watch drop shipped to $80.
Those guys made so much fucking money though. Oh
God, I wish that was me.
Did they get bought by Citizen or did they buy Citizen? Like they bought somebody stupid, didn't they?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, they made a crap ton of money.
They made a lot of money.
But yeah, so I saw Urban Gentry, and then he started talking about like mechanical watches, which I didn't even know were a thing at the time. I thought everything was just battery powered. So I poked around on Amazon and ended up on an Orient Esteem Open Heart, which was like $150 and way more than I should have spent at the time because I was just a cashier at a grocery store. But I bought it and thought that would be the only watch I needed for the rest of my life.
How many shifts did you have to work at HEB to get that?
Yeah, I was making 11 an hour then, so.
Update on that movement company. It was started by 2 college dropouts. They sold it for $300 million to the Movado Group.
300 million?
This just in. If y'all didn't hear that, the movement, bunch of college dropouts, sold it for $300 million to Movado.
Jesus.
20K in debt to 300 million plus not in fucking debt. Wow.
Jesus. Why didn't we do that? Let's do that. Let's start a watch company. Watch Cringe watches.
What do we call it?
I don't know. Watch Cringe?
Gears.
Gears. Steampunk. we can do the letters that movement left out of their name. You know how it's MVMT? We can do the rest.
What letters did they?
Oh,
no. I like Saul's better. Of like,
E N something.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
No, they already have the N. Do they not?
No, MVMT.
MVMT. How did do? Oh, if I had a pencil, I would
if only
maybe
Brennan
be able to
could
figure this
provide
out
us
in a
some.
while.
Anyway, yeah.
We're not smart enough to figure out what letters movement left out.
We
of
can't
their
just type it on our own
company.
phones or anything. Anyways, Orient Esteem,
Orient,
first watch.
very cool.
Went down the SKX rabbit hole. I got some Seiko Giugiaro stuff. That's pretty cool. Alpinist.
Like the Giugiaro. You know,
Yeah.
Alpinist, green Seiko every day.
Green
Is
Seiko every day.
anybody ever run into green Seiko every day?
on Instagram?
Yeah.
That would be scary because you're not on that anymore, really.
I have not yet.
That would be scary if somebody was talking on that account.
I started a joke account when I bought my Peacock that was green Seiko every day to convince everyone that the hashtag green Seiko every day was a real thing. I kept it up for like a year, and like people were into it.
That was some impressive dedication.
It was kind of cool, but it was too much work and it was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever see that, you can tag green Seiko every day
on your green Seikos,
and it will not be reposted, and nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
But if you want to see some cool green Seikos, check it out. You got the Orient, you got some Seikos and all that stuff. Like what's like the first watch that you felt like you spent like big money on?
The Black Bay 58.
Black Bay 58.
Because before then it was all, I think the most expensive watch I had bought was like the Ming off Tony or like the Squale too, which I also got off Tony. We were just buying Tony stuff.
So when you bought that Black Bay, did it fuck you up in the head like it did me?
Pretty much. I was like, God, dude, like after tax, like $4,000 on a watch. That's the dumbest thing ever.
Right away, you got like didn't you get the Milgauss first though?
No, I got this. Milgauss was like a year after.
Like right after that.
A year after. Yeah, I tried to play the 80 game for a bit and quickly I got one Rolex and I was like, all right, I'm good.
I would never play the fucking 80
Go back
game.
onto the weird stuff like Ming and Minase, the Dorn Blue.
I would love to buy a Rolex if someone wanted to fucking sell me one.
You have one?
I do. I got an old one.
Buckley.
Got that Buckley. It's a beautiful watch,
It is.
man.
It's pretty cool. I'm kind of in the same boat as you where it's like under 3,000 is like, you know, you got to think about it, but if it's a cool watch, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy some fucking like Norcane or some bullshit to get a fucking Pepsi. To
on the worst bracelet
to immediately flip,
and then buy some more reps to convince his AD he didn't flip it.
I totally kept it. I totally kept it.
Swear it. 30K, top of the market. Yeah, quick Venmo to the AD.
So I don't know. No, someday maybe we'll be able to buy a Rolex again. You keep seeing a little bit like there's like
some hope.
I saw like you know one guy that we know has been like his AD has been like, hey, do you want to buy these like two-tone Rolexes? And he's like, no, but they're like, can you see if your friends want to buy it?
Who? James?
Yeah.
Okay. You can bleep that. It doesn't matter.
Like,
yeah.
you know, like it's like, oh, you know, so that's happening. Like maybe stuff is showing up now. I don't know. Probably fucking not though.
It's just not a fun game to play. I mean, especially when there's so much cool independent stuff out there. That's arguably, I mean, Rolex is pretty tough. It's objectively a good watch, but it's pretty boring most of the time, which is why I got the Z Blue Milgauss because that thing is atrocious, but I love it because of that.
But it's like you need like I feel like you kind of want to have like one good like Rolex steel sports watch or whatever. You don't want to have a whole bunch of them. And like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna save up for a Rolex and then sit on it for like 3 fucking years, hoping I get the call, or like there's gonna be some cool indie watch, like a Corona or a Ming or something.
You can get customized stuff too. Again, like
that's gonna show. Yeah,
Peter's out in wherever the heck the Dornbluth is, Germany or Prague. I don't know where he's at.
Dornbluth.
That's our watch brand. Dornbluth.
Dornbluth.
Just knock off Dornbluth. It's like, who the hell knocks off
you got like you got Dorney out there. You got like Sartori Billard, Billard. I don't know what it is. It's French.
We got
but like he'll do custom ones too.
Everything.
Jared's getting a custom one from there. Like
sweet.
What's it like? Lane
is
it
cool.
you call it Lane? Those are fucking
Ophion's
really cool
too.
Ophion's cool. Like all these people will do really cool shit for you. For
pennies on the dollar compared to a Daytona for even retail.
It's a one of a kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you can get some really, really cool stuff.
I mean, I get like wanting to have your money safe in a sports watch like a Rolex, like that's fine. But I feel like at that point, if you're just trying to save your money and wear it on your wrist, it's like, are you really that into watches? If like, because at that point, your mentality is kind of, well, I'm saving it for later, so I'm going to sell it later. I don't know. Every watch I buy, I don't think about selling it. I think, oh, that's cool. I'm going to keep that forever. Sometimes I fall out of love with it and I'll sell it later. But
that's with everything, man. There's so much shit that people are just buying like as a prospective
fucking cars now,
investment cars. Like, dude, it's with everything. So I got a buddy who was buying like limited run video games. I don't know if you, like this is a thing. Like if you look these up, like someone was making like limited runs of like indie video games like for PlayStation and Switch and shit like that. Like these are downloadable games. That's the way you usually buy them. And so somebody was like printing them on a disc or a cartridge and putting it in a cool packaging and selling them.
What's a disc?
For like a little bit more.
I'm so young. Whatever. I don't know what a cassette is.
But here's the thing: there's people who collect those and flip those. People are doing it with everything, and it's just like they're looking for a quick buck, I guess.
I get it. We're
all a bunch of fucking suckers.
Yeah, we're all human. We're all pieces of crap.
We're stupid. So if we're talking about like unobtainium though, like what do you think? Let's talk about like grail watches. Do you
Max Bussy?
Do you have any or like what do you even think about the concept? I guess let's start like do you have any grail watches?
I split grail watches into 2 categories. I got them like obtainable one day grails, which is like something you would conceivably be able to buy one day.
It's more like a gold watch.
An unobtainable like Journe resonance or something. It's like, well, I'm not gonna spend a house on a watch unless I won the $1.3 billion. So I guess my attainable one would be a Breguet Tradition 7027.
All right.
And you know what we're talking about. We saw that in Chicago.
At the Vacheron Boutique.
The Vacheron Boutique?
Your favorite place. Are we going to the Vacheron Boutique?
No, that thing's cool, dude. 37 millimeters, 18 karat gold, white or yellow. And,
I love the like semi-skeletonized thing going on there.
I love, again, it goes back to my... I like seeing gears, just being able to see the balance wheel ticking, see all the gear train going.
I love a good skeletonized thing myself.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, is that part of yours?
You gonna give me that Pro Pilot X, Bren?
Yeah, 4700.
You heard it here first, folks. Bren's gonna give me that Pro Pilot X.
2700.
2700.
What a steal, VJ! You hear that?
$200 over a STS.
Yeah, that's my attainable.
Okay.
I guess.
I think it's a new. I like that you brought that up. Like we need to start a new hashtag. Can we do we should do like an Instagram poll like goal watches. Like let's get out of the Grail watch thing and let's do the goal watch. Like what are you saving for? Like we got like Peter wants to get his like Longa one or something like that. It's a cool concept.
I remember when he saw that thing in Houston, dude. He saw like I think the exact one. He was just like, oh, like shaking. Like finally, I get to see it.
Okay, so the Breguet Tradition, some fucking
attainable
numbers.
7027.
It's your goal watch. It's not attainable. Goal watch. We gotta.
I mean, you can get them.
Trademark.
Retail's like
trademark
25 or some crap on them.
All right.
You can get them. It's a Breguet, so you can get them for like 13 secondhand.
That really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
You should just sell some shit and get it.
I know. Just sell them Milgauss and Yeah.
All right.
pretty
So
much.
what's the what's the fuck you fucking Grail watch?
I mentioned earlier
win
the Journe
lottery.
resonance.
Journe resonance.
I love again just the idea of the resonance effect, just
That's such a
keeping
cool
those two
watch,
in time.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It also
big lottery, small
looks
lottery.
amazing.
Yeah, it does. Small lottery would be MBNF LM101.
That I mean,
I
that's
love that
those
thing
are
so
still. Yeah, I guess
They're
they're not.
60s retail, which is a lot.
Wow, they're that much now.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't they used to be like 25 or 30
I think
or
they
something?
were in the 30s.
Yeah.
I think. Could be wrong.
That's crazy. Even like the used market, you could get them below list. I feel like
back
for
when
a
nobody
year or
cared,
two.
yeah.
That's crazy. All right, so for me, I don't really have like a goal watch. Like I've got a lot of stuff I like.
Now that you got the Astron, you're done.
Yeah. My space watch will do everything I need.
Space watch.
It gets
Sell
fucking.
the
It gets the
Speedy.
time from space,
The
bro.
real space watch.
It's amazing. It's high tech shit. You hit some buttons and you hold it out facing up for like
A beam of light comes shooting down.
for like 2 minutes. And the hands do some moving
Little
magic
dance.
on their own. Yeah, it's
Movie
fucking-
magic.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's fun. But yeah, I don't know. Like, what would my goal watch be? Like, I've never like thought about like long term saving up for something. Like a lot of stuff is like impulse purchases for me. I don't know. I see something cool and like I want to go fucking get
This
that.
guy's rich.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
just stupid. If I like saved up to get something, it would be like a Sky Dweller, but no one's gonna fucking sell me one.
What
I
are
love
those
the Sky
retail?
Dweller.
Like 13?
No, they're like 17, 15, 17.
For steel?
I don't think it's 13.
Crazy.
I want to say it's like 15.
You're drunk and high.
You know what? It could be 13, 15. I want to say 15.
15's Daytona, 14.5.
I could also do a two-tone root beer. That's like 17.
Two-tone root beers are cool.
If I really, really, really wanted to try, I'd just go for the Cartier Santos skeleton. I love that watch.
So good. I think
It's
that's one
amazing.
of the objectively like best skeleton
It
watches
is.
out there.
It's so cool. And you can like, you can wear it every day. It's not too crazy. Fucking love that watch.
15.5.
Yeah,
on the Sky
I was
Dweller.
right.
Shut the fuck
Get
up.
fucked.
Second place, bitch.
Nope, I win again.
So yeah, Santos skeleton.
Yeah, and then it talk about like if I win the lottery or whatever or rob someone or something. There's probably I think there's like two. There's two that I'd really like. What do you call it? Crador HE2.
Yeah.
The Crador HE2, the regular like platinum one.
Does that one have like the movement with Mount Fuji, like cupping one of the wheels?
Maybe.
Is it that
I don't
one?
know. It's
Big
it's
fan.
fucking great,
This
man.
guy likes the watch
I
and
just
doesn't even
love
know
it.
what it
It's a
looks like.
beautiful watch, man. Some dudes like hand painting the numerals on there. Beautiful finish movement. Spring drive's fun. I still need to get a spring drive watch anyhow.
Oh,
I would love to get one of those.
That's something I like about Grand Seiko is I feel like for me personally, I could have like 4 Grand Seikos. I could do like
Right.
a 9F, a spring drive, a high beat, and then like a manual one.
I've thought about doing it. It is a lot of money to wrap up into Grand Seiko.
But they have so many crazy designs that like you can almost get everything covered.
The thing is, like, I always like start leaning towards the same things. Like the one thing is like I really want to get a spring drive, but now they're putting like spring drives in 44 GS cases with cool dials.
Yeah.
I've already got a 44 GS case. So like I want a different one. Yeah, one day I'll get a spring drive for sure. Spring drive and the high beat. I'll probably be good with that. Maybe a quartz one. Get one of their quartzes.
9F,
would be
man.
good.
You got to get that cool case like mine.
But beyond the Itchy 2, I also got a real soft spot for a Longa Datograph.
Oh.
I love those things, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're just like you fucking flip those things over and oh my god.
I forgot. You know what? Zeitwerk.
That works a good one
that's
too.
a good one.
I mean, there's just so much shit out there.
Yeah. So much cool stuff.
I guess if I had like unlimited money though, like why settle for the Datograph? Like I go for the triple split. I feel like if you pick that thing up, it's gonna break though. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Go wash your dishes with it.
It's gonna spend more time at the shop than like a fucking Mercedes or Ferrari or some shit like that.
Triple split.
You know, triple split. Triple split is
How much
the
are
ultimate
those?
one. I don't know. Do they put a price tag on it? Probably not. Because they're not even gonna sell it. Like
yeah, they're doing the game now too.
how long do you think it takes to even make one of those
know.
fucking things though?
That's part of the cool part of it though. Is
Right?
How long it takes.
Like they make one every 5 years or something stupid like that.
Yeah. Some
I don't
dude
know.
who just lives off sausages and bratwurst. That's the same thing. Bratwurst in Germany, just 8 hours a day, just tinkering away.
What do you think when someone's like says like, "Oh, I got my Grill watch," and it's like an Invicta or like a like something incredibly ugly or like incredibly easy to get.
I mean, I say good for them. I'll internally be like, oh, that's crazy. He just doesn't know that much about watches, but Yeah, it's not for me.
No.
Not at all.
Like you really want to make fun of that person, but you feel bad for them.
Yeah.
It's like there's clearly something else going
If
on
I was
there.
a kid, I would just start like yelling at them probably because I have no filter. But
Yeah, did we talk in that read the comments episode about like what the guy who did years of research and bought a brand new Seiko 5 like GMT watch?
Yeah. He was like, I did 2.5 years of research on the watches subreddit. He's like, I did research for 2.5 years. Finally pulled the trigger. It was one of the GMTs that came out like a month ago. It's like,
just
what
got
the
announced.
hell? How did you do 2 years of research on that?
I don't know, man. I don't get it.
Turns out we're the assholes. He might work for Seiko and invent that GMT movement. Yada yada yada.
So now that we
That'd be
both
funny.
bought like a whole bunch of watches because no one wants to sell us a Rolex.
Rolex.
Do you ever think about like maybe you've bought too much cheap shit while crying about not getting the Rolex you want?
No. Because
No?
I mean, I did for a little bit when I was like getting that trying to get that Milgauss. But again, I feel like I'm kind of past that phase. Like once all this dust settles on the Rolex hype, which I feel like it will in the coming years, I'd still like a Pepsi on Jubilee and Black Daytona eventually. It's not something I'm like hurting for because again, Black Daytona for that price, you could get the white gold Breguet, which is in my eyes like 20 times cooler than the fucking Daytona. But no, man, I'm happy with what I got. There's stuff I'll sell. I want to sell like this Citizen Chrono. Hit me up if y'all want it.
Yeah, he tried to sell it to me, but I just spent way too much money on a quartz watch.
Oh, what's a few $100?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
impulsive.
how often do you think you flip through things and sell things then?
Not often. I've counted the other week, like a couple weeks ago. I've got, I think, like 40 watches, like a ton of cheap little
Holy
stuff.
shit!
Oh, yeah, dude.
You have 40
Yeah,
watches.
If there's like a cool cheap thing on Buyee, like Yahoo Japan or eBay or Reddit, I'll pick it up because it's fun.
We need to do an episode of Saul's 40 watches. I want to know like what these are.
You've seen most of them. I just don't post them or wear them that much, but
He's this like
I'll sit in my office and just like
Saul's
look at them.
like just graduated from like high school like 2 years ago.
2 years
like
ago.
He's still on his first real job.
Still working at
He's
HEB
got
part time. No,
40 watches. I gotta see. We gotta do like a super cut like walkthrough. Man, that'll give us a whole episode right there.
I think it's 40. Yeah.
And make him do like 1 minute per
you know
watch.
what? Maybe it's like 35.
That's still a fucking shitload. I've actually never sold any of my watches.
Ever?
Never. I always think about it, and I'm kind of like, oh, I'm not wearing this thing anymore. Maybe I'll sell it and put a few bucks into a fund towards something else or whatever. But like the stuff that I would sell is always like a Prospex watch, or like I've got a like Tissot like Visodate that I don't wear. But I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna get much for it.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
And-
$6,000 or something.
And like, is it really gonna put a big dent in something
Right.
else? Is it worth the effort? Like, oh, I'm gonna go on the fucking forums and be like,
Dude, dealing
hey,
with the
does
watch
anyone want to buy this fucking like Tissot that you
Yeah.
can get on
Joma
Joma
Shop.
Shop? Yeah, for like 80% off. Like,
dealing
is
with the
someone gonna
watch
buy that?
exchange subreddit is like most of the pain. Dealing
Yeah.
with some of the people on there.
It sounds fucking awful.
Yeah. So Brendan's over here in pain because he's trying to sell his Norcane. No more Cane Gang apparently for him. He's keeping the hat anyway. He's trying to sell the Norcane. This dude messages him like, hey man, I've got this Formex Reef with a bracelet and all the bezels. I've got the Christopher Ward, the C63 Colchester, whatever,
Dude,
the carbon. That thing's cool.
How would nobody write about that thing? Like seeing that it fucking wound up
That's
was fucking amazing.
one of the best watches I've seen there.
So cool. It's like $1,000.
Yes, $1,200.
Forged carbon.
Yeah. With the
got a
crazy pop-out
pop-out crown.
Yeah. And it's like 100-meter water
You can
resistant.
see through it. There's got like a little thing. It's fucking cool.
So,
that guy.
Brendan, this guy's like, yeah, I got the Formex Reef with 3 bezels bracelet. I've got that Christopher Ward, the carbon one, and I'll give you like $1,200 or something like that. And then Brendan's like, okay, that's not a bad deal. And then homie is like, so actually I only have the rubber strap for the Formex. And actually, I only have 1 bezel, and actually only $1,000. So Brendan spent like 2 weeks or whatever trying to negotiate with this guy to just do the trade, and homie just keeps changing his story, and Brendan's eventually just like, "Fuck this."
I have no fucking patience for that.
Yeah.
No fucking way. I would have jumped out of this window that's like 2 feet off the ground. Fucked up Brendan's bushes.
Oh, that's what she said. What?
Oh.
Yeah, so Brendan's having some fun with that cane.
He's got a big smile on his face after that. I could not. Yeah, I have no patience for that, right? And then what am I going to do? Put him on fucking like eBay and just let them sit there and then have them take like half of the money or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
what am I gonna do? Spam on Watch You Seek to try to get or whatever it's called to speed post and then get banned by our friend for speed posting.
I'll just hold on to him and I don't know, put him in like a white elephant fucking thing or something.
I've
just give him to somebody.
Everything's cyclical, so I've noticed when I'm like I want to sell this watch and it doesn't sell, I'll just keep it. I won't wear it for like a year, and then a year later we'll come by and I'll be like, it's pretty cool, and I start wearing it again.
Yeah, you bought it like for a reason, right?
Yeah,
like you bought it.
You kind of
you
rediscover
cool.
that fun, that love you had for it originally, which made you buy it.
Unless it was like an Invicta
with the snake on the dial.
The fucking snake.
So, what's next for you?
What's next for me? I don't know, man. I just bought this fucking Astron. It's super fucking cool. So yeah, I gotta wait. I really gotta wait till next year to buy something new. We'll see if I actually stick to that. I kind of wanted to get that Corano with the calendar
the
thing.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's cheap for
it's
what
a good
it is,
price.
dude.
Really good price, yeah. I like that he's doing a new case kind of thing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
like with
that's been
the
my
coin edge bezel.
My biggest gripe has been the case.
The cases are really nice, though. The regular cases are nice. You don't like the case, Bren?
No, the hands.
Oh, Bren doesn't like the handset? Yeah, that's a little true. So like, some people don't like the handsets because they're the same and they're like high polish and it's kind of tough. But
I guess I just mean the cases are boring. I'm sure they're high
but
quality.
They're nice though. Like they fit well.
I just don't like how they look. It looks like a pebble, like a rock, not like a pebble smartwatch, but a pebble rock. Like a rock, like a boulder, but a rock. And,
could you go a little deeper on that? I'm still trying to process.
Have you guys heard of gravel? It's a little bigger and rounder than that.
Okay.
Nah, it's all right. The straps are all right. I think the best Corona, in my opinion, is the Grand Akane thing. Is that what it's called?
The red one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the chronograph is better.
It's good. It doesn't wear as thick as it is. The date sucks on it.
The date on that chronograph is worse than the date on Brendan's.
I think the white one's my favorite of the chronos.
It's really bad.
The
the
Winston
white one?
had.
Yeah. I still haven't seen his.
Did he sell it? Or
He probably did. He probably sold it.
Winston
Winston's fucking canceled. Sorry, bro. join Brendan in fucking Corano jail.
You told that story, right? Getting doxxed.
Yeah, getting doxxed.
For selling your Corona.
Dude,
yeah. I'll let Brendan tell that in another episode.
But no, that thing's cool. I don't like the new weird font on the dial. So hopefully he'll make more of this case and maybe change the dial up a little bit. I do like the green color though.
The green's a good color, and it's so cheap for what it is. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, it's like I know it's not
like
pushers.
a smart
It's got
calendar.
pushers and stuff, so it's like pretty simple stuff. Miota movement, but it's cool. It's cool to see that. Like a lot of people don't do a mechanical calendar watch. Even though there's options to do it out there.
I feel like everybody thinks they've got to go like annual at least or perpetual, which is like, no, you can just do a calendar. Like you just set it yourself.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be that crazy, that complicated. Just some simple hands and gears. I'm interested in that in-house movement thing they're working on.
Which ones? I haven't really heard anything about that.
They sent it in an email, or I'm making that up. Maybe
I think you're making that up.
Well, they did. The mosaic, the cheap mosaic, there's 3707 was.
I do like that
cool,
that customized SWT100 they put in there.
They actually do some good stuff with their movements, or Schwartz Etienne, I should say.
Well, that's just a Lita one in that one.
Yeah. Well, but Schwartz Etienne does the modifications.
Yeah. So I like that they do that. Like it gives you something a little bit special. It's different than just slapping a rotor on there, like some people are like, oh, this is our movement. It's like, no, you just bought a fucking rotor.
Yeah.
Norcane.
Spray painted a rotor red or whatever.
Norcane's cool. They're making some cool stuff.
They are.
Don't mean to shit on anyone.
Dude, that skeleton was cool.
Shit on everybody.
That case.
Yeah, dude, the Norcane skeleton is a really cool watch. Yeah. The case is dope. The case is like, it's got cutouts in the side like a Moser or whatever. Is that the Endeavor, the one with the sporty one? It's kind of like that. Endeavor vibes.
Also, all the Norcane people are really cool.
Yeah, they're good people. So Brent said, do you think Bieber drew it? Made the design?
What the fuck is Bieber?
Jean-Claude Bieber?
Oh, I couldn't tell which way you're going.
The pop singer's bald daddy.
Yeah, why not?
John-Claude Bieber. We should get him on the show.
Yeah. He's too old. Come on.
John-Claude Bieber.
Bieber.
That dude's got a crazy collection. You ever seen some of that stuff?
Oh yeah, dude. Well, I mean,
Fucking
you've seen the
baller.
brands. You
notice he collects. He only collects like from brands he never worked for. So he's got like a bunch of like Patex and shit, like crazy fucking Patex.
We should bring him.
No fucking Hublots or any of that shit.
I was gonna say we should bring him here. We should bring him here and go to the Hublot boutique with him.
Yes.
Now open in the domain.
Yes. Yeah. So this is fun. We look forward to being on here more and let me know how the podcast is because I don't listen to it.
Let Josh know, not me.
They let me on the show and I've never
listen to Watch Dojo,
listened
right?
to any of it. I did listen to Watch Dojo.
He listens to the one he's on.
I only did that
so
because
much.
I wanted to soak up the aura of Saul getting fucking second place.
Hey, what car manufacturer did JLC collaborate with, by the way?
I don't fucking
Aston
care.
Martin, bitch.
Oh, yeah. It was a good one. Too little, too late.
Thanks, Tim Masso. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully we won't see you again because Brendan sucks, dude.
So, wait. We got to give him a little bit of ASMR. ASMR. No. So, Bren gave us a set list to help us. So, we're gonna let you guys enjoy the set list.
Let's see if my set list sounds any different.
It's a close second.
Now for some real ASMR. Here's a Black Bay 58 bezel going. Best Black Bay 58 too, the black one. Get fucked, Josh. That sounds like a stove starting.
It does. It does.
So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
Later, y'all.